position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Sooners will put total leather and we'll get started. On the move from inside is 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will get the first crack at it here. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games, the team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Man, you talk all week about setting the tone, quieting this crowd. Don't let them get involved. You know how you do that? Get a sack and force a punt on the first possession of the football game. That's a heck of a start for this defense.
And the Huskers line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Oklahoma's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love them.
He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Gonna look downfield again. Quickly complete. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And it's caught! Touchdown, Oklahoma! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Cornhuskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Going to the ground. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd down, going up top. Got his man. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Rutgers is currently working from behind, but how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you just never know. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kent State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Gives it on the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Sooners will hustle to the line. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Up-tempo for the offense.
And the defense gives up the 1st down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Creates a little space. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. The Sooners have their offense in high gear.
Really nice run. This guy brings balance to this offense. It's not all high-flying aerial passing attack, too. You go back to Adrian Peterson, DeMarco Murray, Samaje.
Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in the last game. Gets his 1st sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward. But let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
And the Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pulls it, fires to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. They're in makeable field goal range, but on fourth down with this deficit, they'll leave the offense on the field. On fourth down, looking to pass. Going to try to get it himself. He'll be stopped and knocked out of bounds, short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on downs. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field. That's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Huskers will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the left side. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Toss sweep right. Powers through the defender. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Pulls it in. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Sooners with the first and 10. Another big play for this Sooner receiver, dare I say, Hollywood-esque.
Hollywood is right, and that's one guy that comes to mind, by the way. But this offense, it just does what it does. No matter the name, no matter the coach, whoever it is, it's going to be high-flying, it's going to be fast-paced, and it's going to be really good.
To the air on second down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. They'll try to find room outside on the jet sweep. The Sooners brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the back. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy and let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, Raised after the miss, still up by 40. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Going right to work up top. He's got it. Still on his feet at the 45. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. They've swapped ends of the field and we're ready to go in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Gonna sling it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Gage.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Off the play fake on first down. Fires to the right. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Rides the back and leaves it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Running back searching for a hole. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers!
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Maryland is having its way offensively, just marching up and down the field at a breathtaking pace. They're up 14 over the Judiciaries. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
The Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught downfield.
Nice route there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. The give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
The Cornhuskers send out the punt unit. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. Runs for the tackle. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Sooners will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. He's got him. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. Got his man. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. They punt it away on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown Sooners! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
Well, they worked the play action, and he had his guy outside one-on-one on the go route, and there was no question who was going to be getting the football on this one. Phenomenal job stacking the defender on the route. He gets in behind him, able to make the catch way down the field, and then run it in for the touchdown.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Power football with the run. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Now the play fake. Quick completion on the out route. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Working that left side now. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Huskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. He'll pull it on the read. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's 2nd and long. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? They'll have to get it to the 37 on 3rd down. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds the tight end. Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
The Huskers will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. They'll try to get it in with the run. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 3rd and goal, where the fire purifies and separates contenders and pretenders. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Gets it to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? The Sooners decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man on the outside. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Here's a heat. Makes the catch. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Caught.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They'll open the second half with a run. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Wants to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Whitaker. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Back to pass on second down. Pulls it in. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big third down. They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. The Sooners look to keep this drive humming.
That has got to be so demoralizing for the defense. You haven't been able to stop this guy all game long. And here on third down, they're handing it off to him anyway because they don't think you can stop him. This defense right now, you see a lot of people hanging their heads a little bit because they're not playing with tons of confidence.
And we've been waiting to see the spin move, and so too had the defense. They were ready for it. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They want to throw it. Gets it to him on the screen. Gets away from one, finds room. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. He'll do it himself. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. Touchdown, Oklahoma! They take the lead with the 6.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback.
Pulls and fires complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Now on second down. They'll give it to the back. Not a lot of room, but found its way ahead for 2 out to the 26. The Huskers come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. He leaves it with his back. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The Sooners want to move quickly.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. This guy is special. What a target and what a knack for finding the end zone. He might just rewrite the record book before he's done in Norman.
And that's a famous record book. We could go down the list of so many big-time players just in the last several years, whether it's Hollywood Brown, CeeDee Lamb. We can keep going with the list goes on and on and on, but just guys that make plays and quarterbacks that trust their receivers. Because you know why? Because they do that.
And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, and sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll go to the ground. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Gage. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick completion on the out. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front, they could not protect him well enough.
And the Huskers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gage. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. He'll keep it himself. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off play action on first down. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Sooners moving quickly to the line. Gets it out quickly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make movement change impossible. From the gun, wants to pass. Pucks it out of the air. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. And that's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that one.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Intercepted, just what the defense's doctor ordered. Trying to take it back. He's at the touchdown, Cornhuskers. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. They'll move the tight end. He wants to throw it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Sooners in the hurry up. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. He'll pull it on the read. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The Sooners line up to punt it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been...
Wide open spaces. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The give to the tailback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that. And I love the idea here, taking a shot to your best player on offense. This guy is one of the biggest playmakers in all of college football. Tremendous speed. He locates the ball, makes a catch, and that play gives this offense so much confidence.
One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. Makes the grab on the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll move the wide receiver. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That slices the lead to 2.
And that's massive. All the pressure on your defense now. You've made the field goal. You've got to get the ball back. You need one more kick. That's what you need. And so the defense has to be ready to take the field right now, play with intensity, play with energy, and get it back to the offense quickly.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical 3rd down here in the 4th quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
When the offense can run the football and you can feature a guy like this that will get more yards than his block, that you can really depend on, hangs on to the football, like it makes offense super easy, especially down the stretch when you want to eat that clock and you want to possess the football. Just nice to have that kind of guy.
The inside handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Sooners headed quickly to the line.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
On third down, he drops to throw. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
A really good play by this defense, seeing it, attacking it, going and getting it. Obviously, they're running the RPO. They weren't fooled. They played the run, came up, made a nice tackle, got the running back on the ground.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. Go ahead and have a day at the wideout position. You stack up some games like this, and you can take down D.D. Westbrook's record of 17 touchdowns in a season.
And I just want to play in this offense if I'm a receiver across the country. I know every year Oklahoma's going to spread the ball around, throw it around. You're going to have plenty of opportunities, and he is cashing in those opportunities with just touchdown, touchdown, touchdowns.
And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Eastern Michigan is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Coastal Carolina. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright, and you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the 4th quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Sooners want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Oh, what a move. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. So on fourth down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed a chance to stretch this lead. It's still sitting on 9.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
That is such a big play for the offense. A lot of these 4th down pass plays are just designed to pick up the first. They get even more. They get an explosive play, and that has got to be huge for the offense's confidence.
And the Huskers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Cornhuskers are flying down the field. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to take off. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. The Huskers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers!
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Sooners racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And this defense has got to make a play, right? It's the 4th quarter, we're trailing. You know this offense, they're going to get conservative. They want to eat that clock. You've got to bring more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to make plays. Got to get that football back.
The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Fires one high and deep. It's caught along the sideline, but he's out of bounds. Would have had the first down if he could have stayed in the field of play. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Got his man out of the backfield. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They get to him as he throws. And a missed opportunity on third down as the